every door should be opened. Some were never meant to exist, especially the last door on Ash Street.
Ash Street was the kind of place you'd forget the moment you left it. A small, quiet cul-de-sac lined with aging houses and empty stairs from dusty windows. Children didn't play there, dogs didn't bark, and no birds ever perched on the telephone wires. But at the very end of the road stood a house no one talked about, number 47, the last door on Ash Street. It was abandoned, or so they said, peeling gray walls, dead vines wrapped around its broken fence, and a front porch that moaned when the wind blew, as if the house itself were sighing. Everyone knew to stay away, everyone except Marcus. Marcus was a 17-year-old thrill-seeker, obsessed with urban legends. He loved abandoned places until he found this one. It was a dare. 5 friends, 1 night. Stay inside number 47 until sunrise. No problem, Marcus smirked, holding his flashlight like a sword. He wasn't afraid of old creaking houses, but he should have been. The door opened too easily. No lock, no key, just a slow, reluctant creak. Like it hadn't been opened in decades, but had been waiting. Dust floated like ash in the flashlight beam. The wallpaper was peeling, stained like dried blood. Every floorboard groaned beneath his feet, but not just from age. Like something underneath was moving, shifting, listening. The living room was untouched by time. Old furniture, faded portraits, a grandfather clock that ticked even though it was unplugged. Tick, tick, tick. But then, silence. The clock stopped at exactly 3:06 a.m. And then, thump. From upstairs, Marcus froze. He wasn't alone. He whispered, "Hello?" No answer. He stepped carefully up the stairs. The banister was sticky like it had been licked. The hallway upstairs was lined with doors, all closed, all identical, except one, the last door on the left. It had no handle, just a single word scratched deep into the wood. No. He stared at it. It stared back. He turned to leave, but the hallway had changed. Where there were once 4 doors, now there were 5. The floor beneath him pulsed like a heartbeat. His flashlight flickered, then died. Thump, 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 from behind the last door. He reached for his phone. No signal, only a message flashed across his screen. You opened it. But he didn't. Did he? The last door creaked open by itself. Inside was nothing. Just darkness. Cold, moving, breathing darkness. He stepped back, but the floor was gone. The hallway stretched into a tunnel, walls bleeding black liquid, portraits screaming silently, and from the room came a voice, his own voice, whispering, "You shouldn't have come here, Marcus." Hands, dozens of hands, pale, thin, clawing from the shadows, grabbing, tearing. He screamed, but the house swallowed it. Morning came, Marcus was gone. His friends returned, laughing, thinking he bailed early, but they found his flashlight still on, still flickering, sitting in front of the last door on Ash Street. When they tried to leave, the road didn't end. Ash Street looped again and again and again. No matter which direction they ran, they always came back to the same place. Number 47, the last door.
They say if you walk down Ash Street after midnight, you'll see a house that wasn't there yesterday. A house with a door that calls your name. Don't answer it, don't knock, and whatever you do, don't open the last door. Because some doors don't lead to rooms, they lead to something else. Something that remembers and is always hungry. This has been the last door on Ash Street. If you're still here, maybe it's because the door's already open. Behind you.